Well, back to opinion versus fact.
Well, how do you feel?
Which opinions are fine?
Well, no, let's get off opinion versus fact. How do you feel about Punch's Ha?
It was up there with Push's Ha.
Y'all didn't. I asked y'all about Push's Ha, and y'all didn't tell me how y'all felt about
No, it
that.
was Santa Claus.
Yeah, so it was Santa Claus. I thought.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's what I thought it was.
Santa Push.
Even though it was on New Year's Eve.
I thought it was ha 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 ha. That's what I thought. That's what I took from it.
I will tell you something about Libras, though. You niggas is loyal. You kings is loyal.
Yeah.
Libras are loyal to who they are loyal to.
Who am I being
Like,
loyal to?
Almost like to a fault.
Who am I being loyal to, though?
You didn't think Push's Ha meant ha 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 ha.
I did. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Well, smokes a lot of weed, so I
thought I was like, okay, he in the spirit.
He in
The nigga Push giving them the Saint Nick vibes and all that.
All right, well, what you thought about Punch's Ha?
No, Punch.
That was after Christmas.
Punch. Yeah.
That wasn't Christmas.
Fam, Push was on New Year's Eve. It wasn't on Christmas.
I don't know what Maul. Listen, I'm letting Maul get his 2020 Maul doing his own thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's fine.
No, Punch definitely felt some type of way.
Maul is the person that makes me sound like the biggest hater in the world.
Why?
I have figured it out.
How?
It is.
How?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
No, it does matter.
It don't matter.
I don't make you hate. That's something that you do on your own.
It's not true.
Because you do it when I'm not around.
Maul, when I'm not around, I don't talk about. When you're not around, I don't talk about none of this shit.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. I do not.
Yes, you do.
Rory just came to my house the other day with Silence of the Lambs.
No, you were talking.
It was mad silence.
You were talking about.
Until he had, hey, did you see the Drake? Hey, I don't talk about none of this shit, Maul. Don't do that. You pay me a certain way. Fam, this podcast started in episode 1 and 2 with me saying, yo, I don't even know how to talk about all this shit I don't give a fuck about. I only talk about it here, and on this podcast, you have to do like a back and forth, difference of opinion, hey, ping pong type of thought type of thing.
Yeah.
So when I'm coming in with search, I just be trying to be casual with it, like, hey, this is what I got for the Drake interview. And then when you challenge me in your Maul way,
But I wasn't
like,
challenging you, though.
It makes me step over the line. I'm a line stepper overer.
No, you just when somebody
habitual line
says
stepper.
when somebody gives an opinion
And
that
I
you
love Drake, so now I'm mad.
No. But when somebody gives an opinion that you don't agree with, that triggers you.
But I agreed with all your opinions.
No, you didn't. At first you didn't until I made it make sense.
I didn't like how you got it off.
Plus, you just like to fight.
I didn't like
You like
to
to argue.
Yo, your release on the jumper was crazy.
Yeah, but it went in though.
Yeah, but Joakim, no, it's still.
No, but it went in. It's
Still.
effective.
It's still though.
It was effective.
all right.
That's Ball Kim Noah.
Yeah, man, this guy is crazy. Come on, King. All right, so off of all the Elliot interviews, where are we at? Oh shit.
It's a good segue into Ari.
Right into Ari.
What happened with Ari?
Everything. Black men hate black women again now.
Huh?
Black men hate. That's what she said.
That's where we at again.
I don't know. Is that what she said?
What did she
No,
say?
that's
I need to know what
everybody
she
else
said.
Okay.
People hate blackness so bad. I agree with that.
Well, read what she was replying to.
Where is it? Is this it right here?
Ari Lennox and Tiana Taylor's ability to have dangerously high sex appeal while simultaneously looking like, I won't repeat that, redacted, will always amaze me. And then she said people hate blackness so bad.
That's what.
She said a lot more than that. Let's find it.
I'm not fucking with that shit, like, at all. Like, how people hate black people so much. How black people can sit up here and say that's not my problem. Or she does look like a Rottweiler. That's fine. That's fine. But, and you want to talk about how, people are so sensitive. They want us to cancel freedom of speech. Why is this your speech? Why are you so comfortable tearing down black women, and no other race? Look around. Look around. When are Hispanic women ever compared to dogs? When do they do that? When do they do that to white women? When are white men doing that to white women? When are Hispanic men doing that to Hispanic women? They're not doing it. They're not. Like, and how come as a black woman, me sticking up for it, I'm a Zelia? Like, bruh, like, it's insane. It's not with it. It's insane to me that you're right. Like, that is real freedom of speech being threatened. That's real speech being threatened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how old is Ari Lennox?
I wish somebody would tell me.
Probably
Please
late
Google.
20s. She's probably around my age. Maybe
Why
a year or two younger.
Why do you ask, Maul? Savon, find out how old Ari Lennox
She's
is.
28.
20.
I really just never knew how
We'll
old
be
she was.
29
I
in
wanted
March.
to know.
React.
I understand what she's saying, right? But again, I can't. I think that we put too much stock and too much weight on our comment section, our DMs. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, I get it. Somebody disrespected you, said you look like whatever. I think Ari Lennox is beautiful. I think Tiana
agree.
Taylor is beautiful. I think
For
they're
sure.
both sexy. I think
Both of them.
You know what I mean?
Amazing,
So-
amazing, talented people.
I get that if you read something, it will trigger you. It will trigger some emotions and some feelings. But I think we give too much stock into somebody just having access to a social media or an app on their phone, and they want to just push a button.
Let me ask you something.
Like-
I totally agree with you.
Like I don't now Ari may have had feelings that, and this was probably just sent it over the top, right? But you can't let somebody who might be sleeping on stink bed sheets that just has a phone in their hand say something and then cause you to feel like, why are black women, why is blackness always being so disrespected? And I get it, because black is disrespected a lot.
Definitely.
But Ari, you have to know that there's way more people that think you are beautiful, attractive, talented, all of these things. Like, everybody in the world is not going to always feel like black is beautiful. I've come to that years ago.
I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked you 2 times earlier. Does anything about the Ari Lennox spiel scream insecurity to you?
Yes, but I do understand where it's coming from, because she may be dealing with it, because I would never know what it is to be a black woman walking around in this world. So she may have experienced a lot of things, and like I said, this was just the one thing that triggered her to just go on this her live and say these things. She may have experienced all types of disrespect for years. I don't know.
What parts of this scream insecurity? To you.
Well, somebody, anybody that looks at Ari Lennox and says she's not attractive, to me, that's somebody I'm not ever speaking to. Anybody that looks at Tiana Taylor and says she's not attractive is somebody I'm never having a conversation with.
And Joe, I don't think you're comparing insecurities, but I think it's to be said that they're a bit different here, because I think women are attacked about their looks at a highly alarming rate than any male insecurity to that degree. So yeah, I think she's insecure the same way a lot of women are insecure, because they are constantly talked down about their appearance.
Okay. I see what's happening. Hold
Here's
on.
my thing. Hold on, Joe, before you get into that, because it can go the other way too, right, Rory? Like, she could have been ranting about why are men always making sexual advances towards her? Why is she being... Because sexual harassment is a big thing now, right? Women feel like in workplaces, on the streets, they just released a video of a woman walking down the street in Manhattan, and every block, like, guys had something to say and were, just yelling things out. Mm-hmm. So it could have went that way of, why do men always want to sexualize women? Or, you know what I'm saying? It could go that way too. This was just the opposite way of somebody saying she was unattractive, and she feels like they're attacking the black woman. And I understand it, because you see it all the time. But I'm just saying that we have to get past letting a random ass, bogus ass account on a social network.
And that's
I
the
agree
point.
with you.
That's the
Like,
point.
to me, we got to take stock out of just random niggas.
But
Just,
agree with you 100%.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to stay there. I want to stay there, because that's where I pull my insecurity point from. Mm-hmm. And Rory, I understand what you're saying.
And I didn't finish because I didn't want to make it out
Please finish
to
it.
some degree that you were suggesting otherwise at all. I wanted to bring Maul's point back. But at the same time, I think her insecurity comes out, as she should have to some degree, of how women are treated about their looks, by just one tweet that ends up going viral to some degree. So yes, those insecurities that she's been attacked with for God knows how long, probably since she was 13, like any other woman is probably around that age when men start looking at their appearance, and which is creepy, but it is what it is. That's when creepy ass men start doing that shit. Yeah, she's probably been triggered, so one little tweet might do it. But this tweet did gain some steam.
Insecurity. How you feel about you versus how what people feel about you versus how what people feel about you does to how you feel about you. Insecurity. And while there may be variations of it or different reasons of why it stems, insecurity is insecurity. And I bring it up here in the point that y'all are making, to stay on Maul's point. Everything that Ari Lennox says about black women is absolutely correct. Mm-hmm. We have to be able to compartmentalize. So to your point of why are we putting so much stock in this king on or this pawn on Twitter with 4 followers, this faceless, that's saying whatever he's saying. What I take from that is, Ari, I'm hearing you, a black queen, speak to the beauty and the essence of black queens. I've heard you speak to it before. So when I hear you reply to people like whoever this pawn dude is, it's like, all right, are you telling me how beautiful the blackness is, or are you telling you? Because if you truly feel like that, if you truly believe that black is beautiful as it is, and you embody that, you will not use your energy, your platform, your power. Because all of the people that feel like Ari Lennox feels, I deem that to be like some real powerful black shit. I think black is extremely powerful. When you negate that power or misuse it by replying to just whatever Dunant has anything to say, then what are we really doing here? How do you really feel about you? How do you really feel about the internet? Like,
you're giving power to people that probably should not have any power whatsoever.
And this is the thing that we have to fucking stop. It happened a lot in 2019. It's a trend that these artists do, and I hate it. Everything that she says is correct. Granted. However, when those things are taken, how do I word this? When the things she said are taken and kind of transformed into a wielding sword, because that's what this topic is. It's a sword. You will feel it when it's brought up. It's sensitive, it's impactful, it's piercing. When these topics are put in the sword form and now the sword is just wielding, free to wield at anybody, this Twitter dude being the person at this point, then we have to get into the emotions behind the person wielding the sword. So you take all of these very valid points, and now you take it and you're swinging it everywhere where it maybe don't even apply. Like, this faceless man should not have birthed and spawned this entire conversation from this powerful, beautiful black queen.
Yeah, and that's my thing sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta...
Like, sometimes
this
matters...
is social media. People say things like this just to get a reaction. Like, we gotta stop giving so much, because people love to kill me when I say, "Oh, just stay off social media." And
well,
but
no,
sometimes it's the truth.
I'm not even doing that.
Like,
listen,
just it doesn't.
There's some ignorant people in the world that might.
It's gonna always be ignorant people.
Feel like you look like a dog.
Oh,
that is ignorance, number one.
Right.
And that is personal to you. That is not a black matter. That is not a broad. Yes, it is when you get into the depths of it, like she is.
Right.
When you get into how we've been treated, how we've been conditioned to speak to. But even some of that shit that they say, I disagree with, because we're not compartmentalizing. Stop telling me what the fuck other people are doing in their cultures. How the fuck do you know? You do not know. I've heard it. Go in a Puerto Rican hood. You'll hear some of them niggas talk to the Puerto Rican girls a little crazy.
That's true.
Go in a white hood. You'll hear it. That's where cunt came from.
I still use to this day.
And it's ugly. They're not saying it as a compliment.
Great word.
But they're not saying it as a compliment. And who wants to look like a cunt? Have you seen a cunt?
Seen a few.
Nobody wants to look like that. But I'm just saying, Like, only when it comes to Black Matters.
No, I get what you're saying.
Do we start throwing in all these other points that are not really specific to the matter?
And I want us to be clear. We are not saying that Ari should not feel the way she feels. And we're not saying that shouldn't bother her. I'm just saying that Ari has to know.
No, that is what I'm saying.
No,
you new niggas got to learn how the internet works.
No. But what I'm saying is Ari has to know that there are way, way more people that think she's beautiful, that think she's talented, that think she's sexy than this idiot that wanted to just get a reaction out of her. That's my own thing to Ari.
Some people don't know that.
Man.
Like, Ari, you are extremely sexy. You are extremely beautiful.
Everything ain't
like,
worth giving it power.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying? You
fuck
can't
these
give everything
random
power.
ass accounts on. So fuck them
my
niggas,
thing is,
man.
if you believe that you're beautiful and powerful and sexy and all of these things, then you'll just move that way. Somebody come in and say, yo, this is the internet, fam. People have free reign to say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Right.
Like, it's true. Mm-hmm. It ain't everything said ain't to be addressed.
Right.
Like, when are the artists going to get to that point? Like, I have to bring it up with Ari. It's the same point I was trying to get to with Griselda. I killed Joyner Lucas for it. Like, these new artists get out here and they just, fam, you want to rest in peace, Craig Mack. You want to hear some of the shit they said about Craig Mack?
True.
Nobody said a word. It's okay. That nigga was ugly.
Rest in peace.
I mean, but even right, Biggie, black and ugly as ever. However,
hey, you heard what Craig said? He just embodied it. Hey, Big too.
I'm black and ugly
He just
as ever.
embodied
However,
it wasn't like this.
Yeah, we can't. You got to stop giving these random ass trolls just a power. Like, fuck these random ass accounts.
That dude,
Okay, well,
that
I'm not
dude
gonna
don't
let you get that
that
right
dude
off.
don't speak for all the black men.
And was that a black man that said that?
Who the fuck knows?
Who knows?
But don't use these idiots, because that's my other thing with women. When women get to talking about men, sometimes it puts into perspective the spectrum of man that they've met. Mm-hmm. Like, this nigga don't speak for me. He don't speak for all of the black men that are fucking proud and love black women. Like, so why are we wielding that sword this way at all of the other black? We're just speaking to black men now.
Is that him? Oh, I mean, even deeper. Come on. Ari, I don't even think it's he looked like he just don't like women. Like, I'm just saying.
Which there's nothing wrong with more.
There's nothing wrong with it. So that's why she should definitely not.
And
be
I
affected
totally
by
get
it.
your point, but you can't compare Big and Craig Mack to this era of kids, because Big and Craig Mack did not grow up with a phone in their hand where every person's literal opinion is in the palm of their hand every time they open their phone.
All right, Jay-Z has been a camel when the internet came out too.
I know.
But no, what I'm saying is that people just
He was also 40 and did not care.
Yeah, but the kids had phones and was saying, "Oh, you're a camel."
And you're talking about a much mature, established brain that did not care at all if he was called that. And matter of fact, addressed it.
Yeah, but
Black men just got to stop.
I think what Joe was saying was we just got to stop giving.
I agree with literally everything y'all said. I'm
like-
just saying you can't compare people that didn't have to deal with social media at all to a woman that has every opinion ever in the palm of her hand anytime she opens her phone.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to stop giving people that power. You have to ignore that shit, man. These are people that just want attention, man. Like his opinion doesn't matter at all.
No, I agree. And even back to Hove, even said, I just read a magazine that fucked up my day. Like, I'm aware it happens.
It happens, but we gotta stop giving this shit so much energy.
She made this a widespread mainstream issue amongst all black people. This ignorant person saying this ignorant statement to her.
Some people are triggered by one little word from a stranger.
Yeah, but you have to stop saying that to me, because she was just triggered when her album wasn't nominated when she thought it should have been. So again, I'm looking at things in totality. This is not a one-time incident with Ari Lennox. This is a few times where she seems to be triggered by Black Matters.
Okay.
And this is not a Black Matter, but when she's triggered, Black Matters come up. And this dude should not be the birthplace of a Black Matter.
Again, my opinion on this isn't valid in any way. But I'm saying I agree with you that this guy's opinion shouldn't matter at all. But I can't get mad at her being triggered by something that was clearly bothering her before. Back to the insecurity thing. Yes, I think even she would say there's an insecurity here. I feel like I'm being attacked.
I would like Ari to get closer to her own power then.
Oh, you're not wrong at all. And you got to give her. She's been famous for what, 7 months? Like you're naming all these things that happen in a quick amount of time. She's been famous for a minimal amount of time. Give her some time to deal with it.
Well, I would if she acted like she's been famous for 6 or 7 months. She don't act like that. Every time she offended, we gotta hear some shit.
No, I don't
about
think
some shit where she started talking about how every black man, and as a black man, I'm a little offended by it. Stop using idiots to represent us. If you love blackness so much, then stop using idiots to represent us. Because some black men are offended by it. Because then y'all start talking that black queen shit and y'all are underappreciated shit, and all of that will always be true because y'all are underpaid, undervalued, and all of the other things that y'all are in this country. So that will always be true. But let's just not use it as an indictment against some men out here that are moving like they're supposed to move. Like it's offensive. You've been famous for 6, 7, 8 months. You ain't even traveled. You just started traveling last week. Why are you just speaking for everybody everywhere? That's Joe's take.
But she's been famous for 6, 7 months, but she's been black all her life.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. Like this is a culmination of shit she's probably went through her entire life, going back to high school.
Fame is just putting it on steroids.
Yeah, like but again, the more important thing is just we have to stop giving energy to these internet trolls. We have to.
More, and this is why, as logical as it sounds when you say it, just put the phone down is not a simple solution to cyberbullying or internet bullying or whatever the fuck the
but
term,
it really is though.
The term is.
It's just that we're addicted to our phones. We're addicted to knowing what's going on. We're addicted to people reacting. We're addicted to seeing what everybody is saying.
You can not put your phone down. Just don't give them power, like you're saying. Yeah. Stay on your phone.
Or that. But when I say put your phone down, meaning like if you feel like there's things out there that people are saying that are bothering you, you just don't open the app.
Take a break.
Because I'm pretty sure the people that are around Ari love her, adore her.
I'm sure.
Lift her up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fans and her audience. She put out an amazing album.
Like, there's way more people that love and adore Ari than think that she's not attractive. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, that's my advice for Ari. I would like Ari to try to get closer to her own power. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got there.
All right. We had a lot of serious topics.
And we love you, Ari.
Of course we love Ari.
Great album.
Just a little different love.